Hello, Tutor here, coming in like I said, to bring you a new video series of Arms Trade Tycoon Tanks. This has been on the radar for a while for me, and I cannot believe it's finally out. Let's go take a look at it. So, unfortunately at the moment, even though you see a bunch of other nation tanks, you got French, you got German, you got Russian, you got American, and you got the British, you can only play as one nation right now, and that is the Brits, Great Britain. This is an early access, so fair warning. And since I'm gonna be on a little bit of a shorter episode because I'll be going to work here soon, I finally got up to actually do a video. And out late at night, I figured I could read this, despite my tired and pain. Britain was the first country to invent a tank, and since it was among the leaders in the tank design, Oh, and it was. Wow, where did I find that? After the clanking rhombus proved its importance of tanks in the First World War, UK went on several innovation ideas in tank designs. Just after the First World War, Britain came to the conclusion that the best counter to tank was another tank, and it started to arm its vehicles with dedicated anti-tank guns, and was the first country to do so in the shape of the Vickers No. 2 tank. Should be Mark II tank, I think. In the interwar period, Britain was behind the idea of the tankette, a concept deeply attractive to most of the cash-strapped governments around the world. In the mid-1920s, Britain experimented with a doctrine based around using tanks' mobility to fight somewhere other than the enemy's strong points. For that, she developed a series of medium tanks that had combined the firepower and mobility. This was further refined into the infantry and cruiser tank concept that lasted a few short years before Britain started moving back towards medium tanks, this time with added protection. However, the move was interrupted by the Second World War. During the war, Britain created multiple heavily armored infantry tanks such as the Matilda and the Churchill. Equally, from about the midpoint in the war, Britain began the universal tank concept, which today we call the main battle tank. From after the war, Britain tended to build very survivable with good cross-country mobility and effective anti-tank guns. However, we are going to be stuck with the Mark 1s for a while, or at least what is the hull of a Mark 1. But it's definitely going to be a lot better than the Mark 1 if I have anything to say about it. Hopefully. Yeah, it's going to be actually pretty fucking hard. For the simple fact, you kind of have a little bit of RNG on whether or not a contract gets thrown out. Now, I'm going to start an entrepreneur. I've never been able to get past like the first year. So, we'll see. So what is my name? My name is Too Tall. And what shall our company be named? Too Tall's Tanks. I think you can already guess I probably already thought about that. Oh, this is new. Latest announcement and world events from the news. Classified information. Tanks core form from Britain. Yeah, we might not get a contract from Britain. We might get contracts from like France or Italy or Germany or Belgium before the British give us. At least that's what it was in the final of the closed beta. Acknowledging the importance of tanks, the High Command has decided to separate all further tank regiments from the Machine Gun Corps and assign them to a dedicated military branch with the official name of Tank Corps. Currently, there is only one tank regiment under formation, and you can expect new tank contracts to be announced soon. Alrighty. Now, there's a tutorial. I'm not going to do a tutorial. I've played this game enough. Alright, so we're first off, we're going to start off with going to our administration. We're not going to bank loans, but this is the best one, fast way to get there instead of clicking this, because sometimes these buttons I get confused. So we have available to hire 25 workers. We are going to immediately fire about 120. Oh, well. In that case, I didn't read that part. I guess we'll wait a little bit before I fire him. Oh, I'm also going to turn up the... There it is. Sound for you guys. There you go. Doggy is being funny. So we have a couple of buildings. We have a museum. Can't really use that at the moment because we have no tanks. We have our proving grounds where we can find the any flaws with our tanks, and we can fix them. Test drive if you really want to test drive a tank, which we might do because we do get a decent amount of reputation for it. Let me change all these up here. Lovely. We have our warehouse where our tanks are stored and our supplies come in. We have our production hall where we build our tanks. I'll explain more of the facilities here later. We have our administration where we can, fire people and build loans. And then my favorite, the research bureau, the engineering bureau, and the design bureau. Research bureau? Well, let's go to this first. Research is where we can research better stuff. Now, I've never seen Tier 2. I don't think Tier 2 is in the game. However, as you can see, we have, right now, we start off with some research. Riveted, wrought iron, rhomboid hull, and the male Mark 1. And all it does is allow us to add an artillery gun. That's it. The female is the twin machine gun. And if you guys know anything about World War I, which most of you will probably do if you watch this, the male is the gun variant, even though they could have had a machine gun, I think. But I think that's the combo right there, which would be the best one to get for us. And then the female was the machine variant. Here we can actually get the Whippet tank, which would be fun, but we're probably not going to build that one until we probably get the improved medium hull, or it depends. So if they want a really light tank, which we can use that for. And the male Mark II, and I don't think there's a female Mark II. Oh, there is a female Mark II. So you can always get up all the way up here, and they got the central cab, which I think for this hull. But you can mix and match. Like you can put one side female, one side male. Ooh, I might do that actually. I think I might do that actually. So I think we're gonna get off with just some basic tanks. Normally I would start off with some of these over here. With our firepower, we get solid rounds. We have to improve common round to enhance common rounds and better machine guns, heavy, medium, and light. These are all side feed machine guns. They're about the top feed because we can actually put on belts. We have belts researched already. And then here we have all of our tracks like enhanced high pass, extended high pass, improved high. So, and all that to different fuels and different engines. Now, right off the bat, I was gonna go for the female here, but I'm actually gonna go for this improved running pass because this is actually gonna cut down this one, the Warhorse here, the enhanced version of the Caterpillar model, primary for trench warfare, and as such more reliable and agile on a heavy shelled battlefield. Defense also put into rest by placing armored blinds on the side frames. This will actually take away crew requirement. And you'll see that in a second when we start designing a tank. So I want to get that first. That's a lot of days. Goddamn. We don't have to do much about anything in the design bureau, but I'll show you something here real quick. Here's we actually get design and add on stuff to the hulls we have. Now we already have a basic complete set tank set up already. We have the guns, we have the sponson, and everything. Now let me go to Lewis and I'll show you, like, you can change everything from the barrels to the stocks and the magazine. And oh, you don't start off with the magazine for okay, because you could turn this Lewis here into a side feed machine gun. Where do you get that then? Okay. Where do you get the side feed? Ah, yeah, you get the magazine Mark IV here with all the way at the beginning. Obviously, the Vickers one is what we want. That one. This is the obvious machine gun we want, but these are French, and we can also reverse, which is pretty cool. You can actually reverse engineer other nations' tanks, so you can take like their shit and put it into your tank, or you can just build their tank in general. But right now, we need to do this. We need to go to our design bureau and start and just get ready for a quick cash grab. So new one. This is a male tank, so it'll be Mark 1. Ow. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. I just hurt the fuck out of my back. Ooh. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. So this is going to be cheap. It's not going to be a good tank. Actually, it's going to be a very piss poor tank. Like, this tank is horrible. Like, This tank is really, really bad. And what's cool is you actually put in armored shields in the area. I believe it increases the protection. No, it doesn't. It just makes it cheaper. And then we'll put a machine gun there, which you can also do an armored seal, which the thing's probably better, but yeah, I digress. Oh, they changed those portraits up. Alright, so now we have to select the crew that can go in this, like how many crew positions. And we can see that from over here. We have 0 out of 10, we have maximum of 10 crew, and we have requirements. We need a 5 for the commander slot. Each one of these costs the commander, so the commander's already going to be overworked. We need a driver, which is 4. A gunner, for which we need to get up to 10. A loader, which we need to get up to 8. And mechanic, which we need to get up to 10. So, and each crew has 4 points. So we have our commander for 4 points. That's all we need. That's all we can get. We have 1 commander spot. Driver, well, we have 1 driver, but that's more than enough. And we need 2 gunners, 2 loaders, 2 mechanics, and a number 9 guy, which we can go from a gunner to a gunner loader and gunner mechanic. And now we got the bare minimum of everything. Your crew requirements have to be more than half. And well, as you can see, pretty fucking bad. Obviously, the best amount is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 crew members are like the best. Yeah, add 1 yellow and, but you can fix some of that stuff. Our volume, pretty fucking large. And the mass limit, we are just under the holy shit. Yep, defects. Yeah, avoid yellow and everything. That causes defects. Unfortunately, not much we can do. But hey, this is the first tank ever. Expendables. Well, we need HE rounds. Cool, I just said common. You only get 1 of each. We need a standard machine gun ammo for the 1 gun. And then we need our fuel. And then we're going to paint it. And this one, we're just going to paint a standard default. We could do khaki or deep Brunswick green, but we're just going to do default. Male Mark 1. I don't know what that does, but there's no tooltip for it. So we'll assign our 30 engineers. It'll take us 35 days. Jesus. They definitely increased the times. Alright. Now, I'm going to explain some of these. So here are facilities you can add on to the main factory, the main building. So you have things like the fundamental lab, ergonomics, and breakthrough, and everything else. And they all add in some things of their own way, like component division, which reduces the research cost for most common nodes by 10%. Then you got things like the structural lab here, which increases the cost by like 15% of all the structural nodes and mobility. Then you got something like the fundamentals, which is just like 3 all around. 600, 3, 5. So we're going to get, right off the bat, we're going to get the structural lab. And for the design bureau, we're probably not going to get anything here. Probably do Hall. No, well, I don't think we'll do anything with that just yet, because we're hitting on hard time for that. For the research, or the design, let's see, cost, process time, man-hour cost. Oh, that's nice. Man hours in. We'll just get probably a fundamental then. Over here, we're gonna get naval freight because this is 15 on reduction of delivery time and delivery. For the production hall, we will get the where is it? A sub-assembly and riveting because we use rivets. And then to make it all cheaper, we're going to go here and we're going to get the maintenance office. And we'll build a fire station because fires are fucking common. OSHA does not exist. Now, that's a lot of money we just spent. we're going to lose a lot of money. A lot of fucking money. So now all we do left is get going. No, I don't need to proceed. I already got that going. I'm actually going to. Even though we would have to pay their what's it called? Salary. Only 24K. Per 120. Does it still tell me? This 24K? 12K. Okay. So that, yeah, cut it by half. And the game begins. Aha, more tanks required. You are lying sacks of shits. Following the early success of tanks on the battlefield, don't know how, the High Command is ready to form additional tank regiments for the ongoing war effort. Make sure to keep investing in your machining capabilities, keep the rising demand. So we're gonna play like any company needing to make a profit will. And we're gonna scam the government slightly. And the fact is, we're going to offer them a tank in ridiculous times, and it's going to be this shitty ass tank. Now, the AI is, you can fuck off, gonna make a better tank. They always make a better tank. We're gonna take that tank and give them such a sweet deal that they have to say no to the better tank. This is just to give us money so we don't fucking crash. We have to get the first contract or else the game's over. As war begins, nations struggle to send supplies to the front, and machine gun nests are becoming significant problems. To resolve this issue, Britain has already entered into talks of applying a potential of a caterpillar tracks out to the battlefield. First Lord of the Admiralty, Sir Winston Churchill, is negotiating with the Committee for Imperial Defense to form a landship committee to break the soon to develop stalemate. These radical ideas can truly change. Can these radical ideas change the current nature of warfare? Yes. Let's go to the global map. So here's the global map. Oh, they added it all. They added the entirety of fucking Africa. Okay. So it used to be just this right here. My stomach. Just this up here. Now they added in a lot more places down here. And I guess they added in a whole shit ton down here. Neat. No Americans yet. When the second Americans come out, I will play as the Americans because I'm biased towards the Americans. I'll speed up more. Research complete. Improved high pass running gear. Lovely. Now, let's do this. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's already designed. Let's see. Sometimes these things are already designed. It is. Alright, so we got the Warhorse already designed marked 1. Oh. It is the same crew requirement. Huh, they changed it. Well, this thing's better in every single way, shape, and form, so we'll probably use this. Let me see if I can actually... Well, if that's the case, let me see if I can do something here real quick. This thing is still lighter. Let's see if I can take the Mark 1 centipede here and just change everything to the Mark 2s. That's 80 tons lighter with only about 20 less sap attribute. That might be better. Just save it for now. Alright, let's take a look. Other than obstacle height. Okay, obstacle height. Trench width. It's extended, yeah. And transportability. What does this one mean? . Oh, so they have better deployment. Okay. Oh, and it's okay, and it's just better. So this one's just better in every single way, shape, and form. All right. So we'll probably no longer use the centipede. Let's delete that then. That's fine. That is fine. And anyway, if you're not hearing music, I'm not hearing music either. World news. Your company's reputation has increased. As a result, a new top executive has offered his services and is now available at the administration building. This is who I think it is? Well, let's go. Let me click that. It's easier. Ah. William Tritton, I think is how you say his name. Ooh. Okay, they increased. They added that. Oh. Oh, he's different. Oh, okay. Well, here's what we'll do. Since evidently they made him a little bit better, because all he did was just help with your production time, he now does supply time and delivery time, so we'll probably jump in between these two buildings. Ah, our design is complete. Now, for reputation's sake, I am going to test this. That is expensive. My dog's looking at me. He's adorable. So we're going to test this, and we're actually going to do a... Actually, we're going to wait a second. Because if that's going to knock down our thing, then... Yeah, it's a lot longer. Ah, and our labs are done. Our structural lab is done in the riveting hall. Enter the fire and protection hall in 11 days. Luckily for us, we are not going to be using that for those days. Rival tank rumors. Alrighty. According to company, William Foster's company, going to be our main fucking rivals, have completed the design of the Vanguard tank, codenamed Hector Mark 1. Expect fierce competition for the upcoming contracts. I wish I could take a look at it. Oh. Interesting. So maybe it is done. I don't think anyone's ever reached it, though. No, I should not do that. Okay, well, whatever. You can do a reverse engineering, but no tanks available just yet. Alright, well, let's, now that we got the female, let's design the female. Unless it's already designed. It is. Okay. Well, we're using the male Mark 1, so we already have an improvement for the male Mark 1. So let's do this. Male sponson. Turret hatch and turret doors. Now these are just genuinely better because they are lighter and they're just better. Immensely better. Pretty much adds 2, so 2 to the attributes, which is pretty good. And it costs pretty much the same. So it's just a flat out upgrade. So we're going to improve our male version. And then we're going to do something. I'm going to design a new tank. Alrighty, now let's see. We can actually fix these attributes here by spending money. And I am going to do this because this is a tank that we will be sending out and will be in the field. And I don't want to lose the reputation. Reputation is everything, man. Some of these, yes, are like zeros. I'm doing ones. It's annoying. I'm only doing this to fix the reputation, but... Yeah, that one actually is a recent one, and that one is just one. Alright. So now that that's done, let's get some reputation. Hard fill range. Awesome, but here we go. And suspend your disbelief. This thing is going to move a lot faster than you think. We're already going 20 kilometers an hour, which is way faster than what it should. So we got 10 minutes to do this. Which is good, because I gotta cut the video off in 10 minutes. Bounce, bounce. Again, suspend your disbelief. See if we can hit these targets here really quickly. That's long reload. This part has always gotten me stuck. Okie dokie. Go through, go around the wood, which in reality, oh, you can actually just use a machine gun to knock that thing out real quick. We'll just say armor piercing bullets in the machine gun. It's not me doing this bad, it's the weird aiming of the damn thing. So I gotta go over there, we're gonna go this way. We're driving slowly and surely. And everything you put onto the tank will be seen out here. Like the hatches, you'll see the changes, which is pretty cool. I think we gotta go up there. Yeah. Old tanks, alright. Alright, I can't get this down low enough. Interesting. At least I can hit this guy over here. We'll use the response on this guy. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Well, that's gonna hurt my time a little bit. Now there's more than 300 points on this board, so you can miss some of them, but yeah, as we can see, we need more machine guns on the side. A coax, if you would. I think you get stuck. Yeah, you get stuck on the fucking little wooden post. You high center the damn thing. Which, don't ask me how. Because unless you get this like tank perfectly fucking centered, you're not gonna high center the fucking thing. Especially on a little wooden post. Excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze again, so I'm gonna mute my mic. And we did it. Oh, hey! Points. Okay, that's new. Move my mic again, real quick. And now we have, theoretically, better reputation. which I don't see where it is. So that's nice. But now we're gonna wait for that to go. Hopefully, fix the. There we go. Now, because I know this will get accepted, because I'm going to really butter up the government. We're gonna do just 20. Iron is low. I am now gonna go back to my logistics and hire those people again. Actually, how many days left? Oh yeah, that's a lot of fucking days. Oh, hang on. Let's assign this guy. Still a lot of days. All right, let's go back and hire. I can only hire 60 out of the half I played. All right, yep. Now they should already be here. Now, something that's very fucking tedious is that, like, this loan amount, guess what? If I want to lower that, I have to click that. Every fucking time. So we added 60, so let's do 180. And we actually had 50 more because of them. So now that'll take 81 days. We will hire more people. And then we're going to fire every single one of them. How are we looking at money? Alright, we should be fine. Ah, perfect. Mail sponsor Mark II. Left our research going a little without it. So let's see. Research. Let's do mobility. Let's work on the engine. Now this is just going to give us, these Mark IIs are just flat out upgrades. And what's funny about this little twin cylinder, at least when I was playing it compared to this thing, we got all the same things, just in a much, much lighter package. Classified information. Holt and Hornsby tractors studied. The British Army is enacting a study of tractor designs to direct future development of special interest to them. Our Holt and Hornsby design. The former being powerful while the latter use sophisticated tracks and differential systems. News may be frustrating to one Sir David Roberts, engineer of the Hornsby Company, that already showcased them in the military on numerous occasions, but only to be rebuffed by Royal Artillery officers qualifying horses to be far superior in every condition. Yeah. Now, if you weren't for the RNG of the fucking contracts, I would not mind if they added something where you can, like, make tractors. You can make tractors and other civilian equipment to help keep your company afloat while you wait for contracts. And our money's gonna start going down real quick. New monthly balance. Can I hire more people now? Only 23. Okay, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that just yet. Should have kept the workers, but hey. Alrighty. That should cut it down by, yeah, a lot. Alrighty. Alrighty. Oh, we did the Mail Mark II, which is fine. Alright, so let's actually design the female tank. Actually, no, we're working on better engines, so let's just wait. And actually, I'm going to have to end it here. This is Tutos, and thank you for joining me on this first video of Arms Trade Tycoon. Stay safe, or Arms Trade Tycoon Tanks. Stay safe, and as always, have an awesome, awesome day.